Well, we've been doing Let's Go Help for about 2 years now. And we provide personal help for you to apply to every government grant there is in America. Now, when people see personal help, they think, whoa, Let's Go's going to come and sit at my kitchen table and help me fill out the applications. No, I can't do that, particularly not for $20. I used to do things like that and charge $20,000. Yep. But no, we train you how to do it yourself, how to take care of yourself and find these sources yourself and give you all the tools you need to do that. Now, here's how the process works, okay? You tell us, you start a discussion on our platforms and tell us what you need money for, okay? Then we go to work. We find out all the possibilities that you could take advantage of that give you money or free help to solve your problem, no matter what it is. Now, I've been studying this for 40 years, so I don't think there's any place in America that you could get this kind of research to do that. Now, maybe somebody says they do, but anyway, that's a different issue. Okay, so that's the second thing. The next thing you do is you gotta follow up on the resources. So we give you all the websites, the best places for you to start investigating, but the ball is now back in your court and you got to do some work. You got to follow up. And that's the key to all this. If you're just going to go through that thing and say, oh, there's nothing here that I think I could, no, nothing. It's sources that you have to then use these sources to get help. And you do that by personal contacting. The more you personally contact, the better you're going to get help. So if you're just looking at it or looking for a form to fill out, no, you have to call. You have to personally send an email. You just can't eyeball the websites. Oh, this is good, this is bad. No, calling on the telephone and sending personal emails, and particularly to an individual if you can, is going to help you so much more than anything else you could do. Okay, now when you find these sources that we send you, when you contact them, here's what to do. That's why it's important. If you can, of course, you can't always get somebody on the phone, but you can if you try. And you may have to call a bunch of times to get through to somebody. You may miss each other. I mean, this is how it is. If it's not that important for you, then don't do it. Go on to something else. But if it's important, a problem you want to solve, this is how to solve problems. And this is really how to solve most any kind of important problem in your life. So you finally get somebody on the phone. Now, here's what to do. Number one, do not ask for money. You hear that? Do not tell them that you want a grant. Why? Because the grant process is pretty complicated, and just in it for the first time, you're going to say the wrong things, and they'll say, no, we don't have that, because listen to this, 80% of the free money the government gives out is not even called a grant. So you're asking for a grant. The bureaucrat's going to go down this list of programs. No, we have no grants here. Oh, but you missed them because you said grants. They're called other things, direct payments, loans you don't have to pay back, and all this kind of stuff. So that's why you just say, hey, I got a problem. My business is failing, or I can't pay the rent, or whatever it is. My car doesn't work. I need a new roof. Don't say, hey, yeah, sure, you'd love to say, hey, if you give me, I'm looking for a $50,000 grant so I could solve all my problems. It doesn't work that way. It may, but you're not going to find it by saying you need a grant, because it's going to take some digging. So that's one. You don't ask for a grant. Number two, what you do is, if they don't have anything for you, then this is very important. You ask them, who do you know that may be able to help me with what my problem is? See, they're in this business, solving problems like you have for people all over the country, every day, 100 times a day or whatever they're doing. They're the gold for you because they've been through this a lot of time. You're doing this for the first time. You'll never find this stuff, but they do it all the time, helping people like you. That's why you have them. They can't help you with their programs, but they may know somebody else who may, because they run into other people. They're wallowing in this information every day. This is the first time you're doing it. So you ask them that. And that's very important, because these people all work for free. And there's no other place in America that you could get this kind of talent that knows everything, and for free. See, it's .gov, government offices, or .org, nonprofit organizations. Okay, so this is what we do and train you how to do that. And then you come back to us and ask another question, or this didn't work, or whatever. That's the kind of personal help, okay, that we do. Now, we have other ways that help you and train you for this. And that's mostly on Let's Go Help too. And if you're watching us or using us on Facebook, be sure to get the link, the backdoor link that gets you in the Let's Go Help 2 with a lot of other free research help there. And that platform is a little easier to use. And so it costs no more. If you paid for Let's Go Help on Facebook, you're for free on Let's Go Help 2. Now, there's 3 things there that you want to know on Let's Go Help 2. One are the groups. Now, the groups we have a bunch of groups. One on Let's Go Training Course. That's a group. Okay. One on partnership and accountability. This is where people get together and help each other stay on task, trying to get their problems solved. And the other thing is the Government Grant Gopher Award. This is when you find something, you write it up there, and we give you an award. It's a coffee mug that says, you're a government grant superhero, a rock star. Now, so that's what you want to do, and sign up for those that are relevant. The other thing you want to do is look at our live events. Okay, we have 2 live events. Every week, we give a basic training course. Okay, now this is what you should take advantage of, because this shows you everything that's available on the service and how to use it and everything. And we do that and right now it's Tuesdays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have that for basic training. That's what everybody should do. Now, the other thing, we have an advanced training there. That's Thursday night. So after you take the basic, then you can go back to this other one and use that. And that's weekly grant training. And you sign up. The events there are listed under events. So you want to go to events and sign up for that. And you do it. Now, the other thing what we have is you could go back and watch old ones. So you could watch the training sessions, the weekly training sessions, any of the weeks. It's all available free. And that's the basic training, the boot camp. You want to go to boot camp first. And then we have the other training sessions too. And you can re-watch those videos anytime. So be sure you take advantage of that before you do anything else. So that's the personal training. And that's why I think there's no one else on the internet who charges as little as we do, for $20 and give you hand-holding things. It may not be the way that you think we should do it, but we have to do it this way because of the technology and the price and everything. I mean, it is, like I say, if you want more, we can't afford to do it at $20. We're trying to get it as cheap as possible so more people who need this help that's available for everyone in America, no matter how rich you are, how poor you are, or your age or income or anything. These programs are available to you, and they give an average of like $14,000 for every adult in America every single year. So that's why we want to make sure everybody knows about these programs. The rich people know about them because they'll spend millions because they're going to get billions. So that's why I want to make sure people who can't afford that learn this system and take advantage of it. This is your government, your programs that through this democracy we decided to have and to share with people to solve their problems. But the government doesn't do well in educating people about them or even how to find them or what they are and everything. So we kind of try to take out the mystery to show you. And you could ask us 100 questions a day if you like. Keep asking and we'll keep giving. Well, we've been doing Let's Go Help for about 2 years now. And we provide personal help for you to apply to every government grant there is in America. Now, when people see personal help, they think, whoa, Let's Go's going to come and sit at my kitchen table and help me fill out the applications. No, I can't do that, particularly not for $20. I used to do things like that and charge $20,000. But no, we train you.